It's nice to decorate your entire space, but don't forget about the little decorating opportunities to create additional holiday moments, what we're going to call them. So there are all sorts of spots, you know, in your space that you might be completely overlooking, like your staircase.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere should be covered.
Yes. And what's smart about this is usually we put the garland here, and then you can't hold the railing, and that's dangerous.
I learned that the hard way because I loved having the railing done in the garland, and I got a few splinters.
Yes.
So I've decided move it to the bottom. So we move it to the bottom here. Again, you can see the flocking, which I love the flocking.
Yeah.
And then hang, like we saw earlier, about hanging ornaments in front of art.
Very nice.
Hang it on the railing, and I love this. And this really makes the staircase quite magical. Now, what I love to do with this also is put in the lights, because there's nothing more beautiful than the lights going up the stairs and with the garland. And this looks great on the outside also. If you have a railing coming up to your house, this is a great solution. You can use real garland or artificial, and I just love the idea, especially with the pine cones and everything like that.
If you don't have the garland with the lights included, you can put those beautiful fairy lights on, and they can be battery operated, especially if it's inside. It's super easy, and that is such a beautiful glow that comes out of that.
We use those all the time. So we use those on the mantles, we use them here. They're so incredible, and they last so long, and they're on timers.
Yes.
So some of them you just turn them on and they stay on for 5 minutes, and then they come on 24 hours later at the same time.
Excellent.
Isn't that a great idea?
Yeah. So now here's a cute idea, looking at your dining chairs.
You know, this is one of my pet peeves. One of my pet peeves is going to a dinner party and everyone goes into the dining room and you're all frozen, like, where do I sit?
Right.
Where am I supposed to sit?
It should be clear.
It should be very clear. So the hostess should tell you where to sit, and often you'll see the hostess have this blank look on her face thinking, okay, now who is sitting where? So what I like to do is either place cards, or on the back of the chair just put a ribbon with their name.
That's great.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes. So simple. You can remove it or put it on, so it's not permanent, but it's very elegant.
Isn't that pretty? It's just a nice little decor, and I love, you come in, you know where you sit, and you want to plan your seating, and that's a big thing. You want to plan who's sitting beside who.
Yes.
Because sometimes it doesn't work so well.
Do you split couples up? Are you more likely to put them together?
It depends the couple. We were at a dinner and it was not a good seating arrangement because there were 3 people together that don't talk.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just looking across the table like, oh, that was not good. They were just like eating. And then all of us that won't shut up are all on one side, so it was very clear.
And you feel bad because you're looking over there, but you're like, I'm in the middle of a good conversation, so sorry about that.
Yes, at one point Gary said, let me just sit over here and chat.
He's so good like that. Yeah, that's great. And another alternative.
Another alternative is just putting an ornament on the back of the chair.
That's pretty.
And what I love to do is put this ornament on the back of the chair and make it special and let your guests take it home with you. With them.
Yes.
So that's like a nice little gift.
That's a nice little takeaway. That's lovely.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on down the line because we've got a console table here. What a great way to add a little bit of holiday decor into your space. So many folks have console tables. This is easy.
Especially in your front foyer.
Yes.
So when you come in the front door, it's always nice to have a console that's decorated also. And one of the things I always do on a front console or a front table or a shelf is I always have a box at the door because that's a great place to put your keys. So you're never running around, where are my keys, where are my sunglasses? You always have a box. Well, I guess you can stick your keys underneath here.
Yeah, you could, but the box makes sense.
The box makes sense. So this is sort of like this winter wonderland, and I love these gold trees. Look, aren't these so pretty?
Oh, they're very sparkly. They're gorgeous.
Very sparkly, and they look
great. That's good on any space, your mantle, your console.
Exactly. Lovely. And then it's really nice to have the candles. Now, when you're dealing with this type of thing, really make sure that the candle is in a glass container because you don't want any of the flame near any of the ornaments. So if you're doing candles on mantles or anywhere where they're near ornaments, keep them in the glass. And the thing I like about this is when the candle burns down, this is a great vase after.
Oh, yeah.
So this is like a double duty. This is a great hostess gift also if you want to take that to someone's house because that's quite reasonable. And then just sprinkle some of the ornaments throughout. But sometimes you want to have a little fun too.
So you can switch out the styles.
Yeah, I love to do jars with ornaments. And
I do that too. I do that. We have a lamp that is clear like that and we put ornaments in it. And then when it's not holiday time, we put, you know, pine cones or those wooden balls, like something a little bit more rustic in there.
That's a good idea.
Super
I like
easy.
That.
Yeah.
So this is so easy also. This makes great centerpieces. If you don't want to do flowers, you use this and put pine cones around it and candles. And then the nutcrackers, which I love. Aren't these the best?
Tell them how many nutcrackers you have at home.
I probably have about 40.
Yes, he really loves the nutcrackers. And so I know you go to town decorating your own home as well, and I think that's lovely.
Some people might find it a little spooky, but I find it a little fun. So let me just move some of these.
Don't ring the alarm, it's just a nutcracker.
And this one
They're
has...
not being robbed.
Yes, and this is a music box. I won't turn it on, but I love...
that's lovely.
I love the music boxes. And, you know, also you could use... I didn't used to love colored lights on the outside of houses. I used to like just white lights, but now I find colored lights so fun.
You're into it. You're just evolving and changing, aren't you? You're just loosening up.
So now every time I see my neighbors that have Christmas trees and it's all the colored lights, I just find it so much fun. It's almost like Charlie Brown, and so that's why you got to have some fun with this. There's got to be some area of the house that is with the humor.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you to help me out with something right now.
Okay.
Grab these, and I know this is a little bit heavy. I'm going to get you to grab this stack.
Yes. Okay.
Because I want to show them something on your console table. It's come to my attention that the world's top 100 designers have been announced by Andrew Martin Interior Design Review, a very reputable publication. And look who I found in there. Gluckstein Design! That this is where you find one of the world's 100 best designers. I was not even for a second surprised, but man, am I proud of you.
Thank you.
You've done incredible work.
I love what I do.
I know you do.
I just love what I do. And, you know, the designers, when it was announced and I was in this book, I'm looking through the book and like, oh my God, I love them. I love them. I love them. Like, there's so many great international designers that I admire so much. So it's nice to be in their company.
And you are amongst them.
Thank
and you
you
are here on Cityline. We love that.
Thank you.